there was a steelworks on the mainland near Bridlington, and there were engines that worked there called Hurricane and Frankie. They liked to work at the steelworks, taking trucks full of scrap and shunting the slag trucks to the tippers and delivering trucks full of steel. They liked to be really useful. But then later, the work got too many for Hurricane Frankie at the steelworks, but with Thomas and James's help, until then, Thomas came with a freight train to take to Bridlington, where he came from the island of Sodor. And then later, Hurricane Frankie had trapped Thomas, but Thomas had break out at the steelworks. Later, after James got trapped at the steelworks and Thomas had saved him, Theo, Lexi, Merlin, the experimental engines work at the steelworks, and Hurricane Frankie, Theo, Lexi, Merlin are happy. One morning, Lexi and Merlin are getting ready when Hurricane arrived. Morning, Lexi and Merlin. Busy day today. Frankie had busy things to do, so she went off to take some trucks to the other part of the line, from Bridlington to the harbor where Beresford is at. And so Frankie let me in charge, and Theo's busy shunting the slag trucks to the tippers and shunting the other trucks. So, Merlin, you won't mind helping Theo for a little bit? Of course, Hurricane. And Lexi, we got some trucks to take full of scrap to the steelworks from everywhere, from the other part of the mainland, from Potterton Yards, and even from Crew Works. Awesome! I'm sure we'll get the trucks full of scrap on time. This is gonna be awesome! Yeah, indeed it is. Lexi, let's go. And with that, Hurricane Lexi went off to start work. Lexi was excited. I'm sure Hurricane Lexi got it. And it looks like it's busier than I noticed. At least Hurricane noticed I was invisible. Are you sure, Merlin? I'm sure, driver. I was just saying. Just to surprise them. Oh, I know what you meant, Merlin. Soon, Lexi and Hurricane started work, and they did so well. Hey, 17. Me and Lexi are doing awesome. See you later, 17. Just gotta get those trucks to the steelworks. 17 and Aladdin were impressed. You're doing so well, Hurricane and Lexi. Thanks, Aladdin! We're just doing awesome! Yeah. After Lexi and Hurricane had took the trucks full of scrap to the steelworks, Hurricane arrived at Bridlington Yards to take the other trucks of scrap to the steelworks. He was still worried. It's so awesome that Theo, Lexi, Merlin's helping me and Frankie, but I wish my day has been awesome since what I did to Thomas and James. I feel like I wish I could put things right. Later, Henry was there and he had heard everything. Hurricane, are you okay? Oh, hey Henry, it's been a while since I seen you at Bridlington. Yeah, are you okay? Yeah, I just wish I could put things right after me and Frankie had trapped Thomas and James at the Steelworks. And I just wish we could put things right. And Lexi's doing awesome, but I wish I could help Lexi because she's doing awesome and I just wish I could help her. Oh, it's okay. She's doing her best, and everyone knows you and Frankie did awesome. Like, you did help Thomas when the slag almost hit him, and when you first met Thomas when Thomas came to the Steelworks. You took his freight train to Bridlington, and you did awesome with Frankie. You and Frankie did awesome, and you two are really useful. Do you really believe that? Of course, Hurricane. You're still awesome. You know what? You're right, Henry. Like, everyone knows me and Frankie did awesome. Ha ha ha! Yeah! And Henry, thank you so much. Anytime, Hurricane. Oh, I have to go, Henry. Gotta get those trucks to the Steelworks. See you later, Henry. Try to have an awesome day, Hurricane. I'll try. And with that, Hurricane went on, feeling much better. Well, at least it's not as difficult than the accident I had when I was trying to take the freight train to Bridlington. But at least I was repaired later. Later that night, Hurricane had to sleep at the sheds near Powderton Station because the other line was closed for repairs. Hurricane had to spend the night there with Jintin Pug and Mr. Sands. Hurricane talked to Jintin Pug. I just wish the others noticed I didn't mean to cause it. And I just wish my day was awesome. And I was trying to help Lexi, and she's doing very well. I gotta admit, Hurricane, looks like you did help Thomas when I heard it. Yeah, but I wish Lexi's day is awesome and I could help her just like a friend. Don't worry, you're still awesome friends. DL, Lexi, Merlin are awesome. They're experimental engines. And they're awesome. Hurricane was a bit unsure, but he knew Jintin Pug are right. And he still is a bit unsure, but he knew he has to try. At least it's not as difficult as Mr. Sands had to deal with Dusty and Invert. Don't remind Mr. Sands of that. Last time he dealt with Dusty, he got covered in coal dust and his tender was damaged and he had to wait for his new wheels to arrive and it got crazy. And he's trying to sleep. So will you just keep it down? Sorry. At least it's not as difficult as Frankie got the wrong fuel, because last time Frankie had the wrong fuel, she went insane. Just a little bit. Later, Hurricane headed down the line heading back to the Steelworks. He was still upset. I'm sure I'll try my best. I'm sure my day will be awesome and I'll fix my mistakes. Later, Hurricane talked to Frankie when he got back to the Steelworks. I just wish my day is awesome and I just want to help Lexi. I'm sure you will soon, Hurricane. Theo, Lexi, Merlin are doing awesome, and they're experimental engines. But I got some trucks full of metal pipes to take to Bridlington, and I gotta shunt some other trucks later. I got it! Why don't Lexi take the trucks and metal pipes to Bridlington for you? Are you sure about this, Frankie? I'm sure Lexi's already got it, and that's what friends do, Hurricane. You know what? You're right. I'm sure Lexi already got this. And I'm gonna go refill with coal and get a drink. Okay, and I'm sure Lexi already got this, Hurricane. Hurricane was a bit unsure, but he knew Lexi wanted to help. Later, when Lexi heard about it, she was excited. Yeah! So awesome! I get to take Hurricane's train to Bridlington! I'm sure it won't be long. Lexi waited for the trucks to be ready. It wasn't long until everything was ready and Lexi rang her bell and she went off with Hurricane's trucks of metal pipes to take to Bridlington. I'm sure I'll get to Bridlington on time. Lexi headed down the line and she was doing fine and she was right on time. Come on! Come on! You have to be on time! Then she came to a hill. Come on! I can make it! I can make it! Lexi tried to get over the hill, but then it happened. Oh! What happened? Lexi had broke down and she had stopped right at the other part of the hill. Her driver checked. Something almost broke. Looks like you had to go back to the Steelworks for repairs. But those trucks need to go to Bridlington! And it's going to be late soon! I guess we'll have to wait for Hurricane to help us. Hurricane arrived and he noticed what happened. Lexi, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, Hurricane, and what are you doing? Don't worry, I heard what happened and I'm here to help you. I'm sure we'll get to Bridlington, like friends. I'll push you all the way to Bridlington. Are you sure you want to do this, Hurricane? I'm sure we'll try to get there, and I'm sure I'll try my best. Hurricane went forward and he was ready. Are you ready, Lexi? Ready, Hurricane! Still got this, and off we go! It wasn't long until Hurricane pushed. It was a bit difficult, but Hurricane kept trying. Hurricane and Lexi noticed it. They noticed they made it to the top. We made it, Hurricane! Yeah, I knew we made it! And they went faster down the line all the way to Bridlington Yards. They went faster and faster. On the way, they went past Flying Scotsman, and Flying Scotsman was surprised to notice it. Fizzling fireboxes! What was that? Later, James was waiting at Bridlington Yards with the trucks full of metal pipes when he heard two whistles, and then out came Lexi and Hurricane with the trucks full of metal pipes. They came right on time, and Lexi was tired but happy, along with Hurricane. Hurricane was a bit tired, but he knew he did awesome. Lexi, you came on time. I was worried that you'll be late. But things are fine now, James. I came on time and Hurricane had helped me. Later, James noticed Hurricane. Well done, Hurricane, and I heard you were worried, and I know you didn't meant to trap me and Thomas at the Steelworks, and if it's fine, I forgive you. Really? Thanks, James. Anytime, because you guys did awesome. And you did splendid, Hurricane. Thanks, James. It wasn't long until soon, the trucks full of metal pipes were coupled to James's train. And James was ready and he went off. Gotta go. Gotta head back to Soda. The sooner I get this freight train to Brandon Docks, I'll be back to taking passengers. Lexi talked to Theo, Merlin, and Frankie about it. And Frankie was happy that they were okay, and she felt sorry for Hurricane. Looks like you guys had made it. We did indeed, Frankie. And it was thanks to Lexi. And I knew I was an awesome friend. Anytime, and thanks for helping me, Hurricane. At least we have been really useful. Yeah, of course we had. We have been really useful. And I just knew it's been awesome. Looks like you guys did awesome. Looks like we did, Frankie. Yeah. And the engines are noticed. It's been awesome. And Hurricane, Frankie, Theo, Lexi, Merlin noticed it's awesome, and they noticed they have been really useful. And Hurricane and Lexi are happy to be back at the Steelworks, and they're happy that they have been really useful engines, and they noticed it was awesome. It looks like they already got it, don't you?